Hi everyone, it's Mary. It's like 3:30 in the morning. I don't know. I'm just not tired, so I decided to come into my craft room here and finish up my week 9 of my project life. And it took me a long time to complete it because it was a very special week. This week was when my daughter accomplished a goal that she had set for herself when she was 10 or 11, so almost 5 years. It's her solo seal performance that she did, and not everybody gets to do it. You have to get distinction on your Advanced 2 exam, and I don't know if any of you know about the Royal Academy of Dance, but it's a series of examinations that girls can do when they're in ballet, and they get tested on their abilities, and you either get fail, pass, merit, or distinction. Anyhow, so my daughter was lucky enough to be able to perform her solo seal performance, and you get tested, and they had an adjudicator from Brazil that judged her or examined her. And the solo seal is the only Royal Academy of Dance exam that you can actually see. The rest of the exams are performed behind doors, like closed doors, but the solo seal is on a actual stage. It was amazing. I was crying and was proud of her, and it's very difficult to pass the exam. My daughter has always done well. She's gotten distinction in all her exams. Actually, I think her first exam she got a merit, but the rest of them she's gotten all distinction. She did well. Well, she wobbled. Like, there's a series of 3 dances, and she just wobbled on one of her arabesques. And her second dance, she did okay, but she kept on thinking about that wobble. But the third dance, it was amazing. Like, it was a really hard dance, and her jumps were so high, and she just performed it phenomenally. She performed it fantastic, but it's very hard to pass solo seal. You have to get, I think there's like a series of 10 marks, and they're all out of 5. So you have to get minimum of 4 out of 5 in each category. If you get a 3 out of 5, you fail automatically. So it's really difficult to pass. I think last year when we watched Solo Seal, only 1 girl passed. So my daughter's not very sure if she passed or not. I think she thinks that she didn't pass. But she said to me that if she didn't pass, she's going to do it again in October. Just to be able to perform solo seal is an honor in itself. And a lot of girls, like the girl that my daughter trained with, her goal was just to perform it. And if she fails it, she's not going to do it again. But my daughter's not that type of kid. If she doesn't pass, she's going to do it until she gets it. She's never ever failed an exam before. But this one's a special case because it's so difficult. I mean, can you imagine if you get a 3 out of 5 in one section, you fail. Her teacher's daughter performed solo seal 5 years ago, but she was at a different studio. And my daughter saw her teacher's daughter perform when she was 10, and she said, I want to do that. And she did, so I was really proud of her. I'm rambling on. So, like I said, it was very important to me to document this week, and so it took quite a while to do. I can't wait to show you. Here it is. This is my week 9 layout for Project Life. There's so much to document. This is the program for my daughter's solo seal performance, and also a lot of cards, and I put the really special cards on the outside so that we could see it. This was a card that one of the dancers at her dance school drew, and I don't know, she wanted to include this ribbon. I guess it's sentimental to her, so kept it in there. And here's another picture that one of her dance friend's mother drew. And this card came from the director of the studio, and it was so sweet. This card here came from a girl that she danced with when she was 10 or 11, and the girl was 17 or 18 or 16, 17, 18, somewhere there, 5 years apart from how old she is. But anyways, this girl's in third year university. But her mother came to watch the performance, and she asked her mother to send Lexi a message in the card. So it was so sweet that they remembered her. And then this one here is a card that her ballet teacher made, and had all the girls from her class sign it. And then, this is the earrings her dance teacher gave her, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. So let me just show you. This here is my title page, and I believe I got this from I could be wrong, but I think it's from the Heyday collection. It's either Heyday collection or, I was going to say Amy Tan, but I don't think it is. I think it's the Heyday collection. And these are just stickers that I had in my stash, and Studio Calico not epoxy, but puffy stickers. And they're Amy Tangerine ones that I received in my scrapbooking kit. And just some chipboard shapes that I had. And as you see, I'm starting to use some of the embellishments that are in that little container there. And then, I know this one doesn't really go, but I really liked how it said dream big, because this week was, a couple dreams came true. So I made a small mistake here, and I think I put 9, and so I just took a pen and made it into a 3. I saw this on Facebook, and I had to put it in my project life because it's so true. It says, dance mom, aka chauffeur, seamstress, hairstylist, makeup artist, travel agent, financier, psychiatrist, photographer, and fan club president. That's so true. And I documented about our week, how we were sick, how we had to sort of just ignore our illness and continue on because, we had to get ready for solo seal, and I had to sew a second tutu. So that's the 2 tutus that I made for my daughter. And then here, I got this from Terry. Hi, Terry. And I thought it was appropriate because my husband and my son and a friend of his went on a road trip to pick up this card. Now, this came from Paula. Hi, Paula. And I haven't put any information on it because I have to get my husband to help me. So I just left it blank for now. And then this is just some paper that I had in my stash. And I put this happy day, and this was a printout that I got from Pinterest. And then this car was a chipboard sticker or chipboard embellishment, and I think it's basic gray, but I got this from in here, and I think I got it from HomeSense. So I thought that was appropriate because this picture here is my husband and our son. And as you see, they came back on March 1st, and put happy. And again, I used it because I saw that I had these little embellishments in there, and it's just great. I love it. So this was the program that we got at the theater. And so I just stuck it in there. And this here is a photo of my daughter and her friend backstage before the performance. And then again, I told you these are the cards. But, you know, it was so amazing. Like this here, this was so sweet because these girls, there was a few of them actually that came. My daughter, she danced at a really early age with some really senior girls. And to have a 10-year-old girl join them in their dance class was a little, you know, I wasn't sure about it. But the girls were so amazing, and they adopted her like one of them. And my daughter never ever looked like she was 10. She looked older, so she didn't really seem out of place. But they were so sweet to her, and it takes a special studio to be able to do that. To have her, the director of the studio is amazing, and she's, you know, spoke to the girls before Lexi joined them, and they just adopted her like a sister, and they were so sweet to her. So, anyways, I told you this is the card that her ballet teacher, who is her second mother, by the way, made, and then she gave Lexi these beautiful earrings. And then this is a little note. And then this was a photo of the night or the day before Solo Seal. We went to a dance studio so that my daughter and her friend could practice with the pianist one more time, or this, is it pianist or a accompanist? I don't know, but the person that plays the piano. It was probably 7:30, and I actually had to pick up the pianist, and we went to the studio, and they practiced till, I think, 9:30. And then, that's why it says practice makes perfect. This here is a photo of the director, her ballet teacher, my daughter, and the other girls who was who trained with her after. We weren't allowed to take pictures during the performance, so it was all pictures after. Like this was all of the girls that performed it, and there were 7 of them. And then this here is a text of another girl who, she's amazing. She's also in 3rd year university. She couldn't make it to the Solo Seal performance, but she danced with my daughter, and they were very, very close when this girl was dancing at the dance studio. I don't think my daughter will mind me sharing. It says La Job, because that's what they call her. I'm so, so proud of you. I can't hardly believe it's been 3 years since you and I aced the grade 7 exam, because the girls did both the professional and the graded exams. I know you'll do an absolutely amazing job today. I wish so badly that I could be there to cheer you on. I love you lots, and I'm so proud of the amazingly beautiful, talented young lady you've become. Dance from your heart and show these people this is what you were born to do, because it is. Love you, Lexi. And then it says XOXO. I want to cry. Because these girls, they're so much older than her, but they love her so much, and they still remember her after 3 years of being apart. You know, they came, or they remembered her, and just let her know that they supported her. So that was so sweet. Sorry, I'm just crazy. All right. Anyways, so these are the tickets to the performance, and it says, I really, 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 and it's supposed to say like, but I put a heart, this, and then this is the, these are like hairpins, I think, that we got from the kit this month from Studio Calico. I have to tell you, I did say to you guys that I have to keep this away from my daughter, because when she sees it, she's going to want to use it for her hair. And that's exactly what she did. She's like, oh my God, where'd you get this? And I said, it's my scrapbooking stuff. And she's like, well, could you order more? Is there any way you could get more? And I said, no, I don't think so. And so she's like, well, better be careful, because I might borrow it one day if you don't see it in there. So, anyways, so these are some of the shots. Like this was after the performance, they all came back out, and so I took a picture of that. And then, again, this was at our home, and we had a reception, and the girls presented their teachers with flowers. And look at all the flowers the girls got. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know if there's a glare, but they got so many flowers, it was crazy. Again, this is on stage, and they're just taking photos. And my daughter and I didn't get a picture of my husband and my son and my daughter and I because my husband is so sweet. He knew that we were having people over, so he rushed home to just make sure that he was there when people arrived and made sure that everything was ready and prepared. So I'm so grateful. He's such a great guy. And then this is just photos. Let me see if I can. These are just photos of the party. And I made like scones, and we had just desserts and coffee, and it was a lovely time for everybody. And we had a chocolate fondue. I don't know if you can see this, but these girls were going crazy over it. And the director's like, that chocolate is not very good because it's mostly oil. But they didn't care. They still ate it. So then I just talked about the whole performance and how, it was her goal and she accomplished it. Pass or fail, she accomplished it. I don't know. I hope I did it justice. My daughter, she told me to put all her cards in here. She wanted it kept in the Project Life binder or the album, so we did. So this is my week 9. It seems so simple, but it took me so long to do because it meant so much. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I wasn't too sappy or braggy. Well, there you have it. That was week 9. I ended up crying, and I apologize. I feel kind of silly, but I don't know. Here I go again. I just think it's incredible that these girls who were so much older than my daughter, 5 years is a huge age gap from, being, I think, but when these girls were leaving, and they were very close, they were 17, and my daughter was 12. Or maybe they were 18 and my daughter was 13, but there's a big difference from being 13 years old and being 18. And these girls, they just took my daughter under the wings. There were some times where they'd be like, oh, we can't see this because, Lexi's here and she's still in elementary school. They treated her like just one of them, and they took care of her. And then they came back. Ooh, here we go. They came back after 5 years. Or not 5 years. After 3 years. To support her again. And if they weren't there, they let her know that they were thinking of her. These girls are just amazing. Whew. Okay. Now that I'm making a fool out of myself on YouTube. But anyways, my daughter's a lucky girl. She's got some great friends and great people behind her. Her dance teacher and the director and her parents. But anyways, thank you for taking the time to see me cry and just to see my project life. Take care. Bye.